Are you a Maple Leafs fan, constantly on the edge of your seat, wondering when that next big move is finally going to drop? Are you tired of the speculation, the whispers, the endless, what is that plague our beloved blue and white? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into a trade proposal that could just be the answer to our prayers. Or, depending on your perspective, a bold gamble that defines the future of this franchise. For weeks, months even, the air around the Scotiabank Arena has been thick with anticipation. Ever since the departure of Mitch Marner, a gaping hole has remained in the Maple Leafs' top six. General Manager Brad Treliving himself didn't mince words on July 1st, stating unequivocally, Mitch was a top six forward, and we haven't replaced that hole. That's really where our focus is. That's a clear mandate. Folks, a beacon shining on exactly what this team needs. And now, a new light has emerged from the rumor mill, a potential game changer that has the hockey world buzzing. Enter Heavy.com, dropping a bombshell trade idea that has us all doing a double take. Imagine this scenario. The Toronto Maple Leafs, in a strategic stroke, acquire the talented forward Teuvo Teravinen from the Chicago Blackhawks. In exchange, the Hawks would receive a package featuring Toronto's promising defensive prospect, Ben Danford, along with two familiar faces from the Leafs roster, Kaye Jarnkrok and Nick Robertson. On the surface, it's an intriguing dance of assets, a move that could reshape both franchises. Let's talk about the prize here, Teuvo Teravainen. This isn't just any winger, folks. Teravainen is a proven commodity, entering the second year of a 3-year, $16.2 million deal. Last season, he put up a solid 15 goals and 43 assists for 58 points in 82 games. But here's the kicker. Put him on the Maple Leafs second line. Slot him in where he can truly thrive, and you're looking at a potential 20 to 25 goal scorer, a 60 to 70 point producer. This isn't just adding offense. This is adding smart defense. Teravainen brings a high hockey IQ, excellent puck distribution, and a knack for finding open ice. He's the kind of player who elevates his line mates, a perfect complement to a team hungry for secondary scoring. He's not just a scorer. He's a playmaker with exceptional vision, capable of threading passes through tight windows and creating opportunities out of seemingly nothing. His defensive responsibility, often overlooked, also makes him a reliable two-way forward, something the Leafs value deeply. He immediately fills that crucial second-line left winger spot, a position currently projected for Bobby McMahon, who, bless his heart, struggled last season and needs to show significant improvement. Teravainen also offers an immediate upgrade to the second power play unit, adding another layer of threat to an already potent Leafs attack. Imagine him alongside a player like John Tavares or even Austin Matthews on the second power play unit. The possibilities are electrifying. This is a kind of acquisition that doesn't just fill a hole. It elevates the entire offensive ecosystem. Now, let's flip the coin and look at what Chicago gets in return. This isn't just a salary dump for the Hawks. It's a strategic acquisition for a team firmly entrenched in rebuild. First up, Ben Danford. Remember that name, Leafs Nation, because he's your top defensive prospect, selected 31st overall in the 2024 draft. He's a couple of years away from the NHL, no doubt, but his potential is sky high. Danford, while a few years away, represents the future foundation of their blue line, a strong skater with good hockey sense and defensive instincts. He's the kind of blue-chip asset you build a future around. Then there's Kaye Jarnkrok. He's entering the final year of his $8.4 million deal, and while injuries limited him to just 7 points in 19 games last season, he's a versatile middle six forward who brings veteran presence and defensive responsibility. For a young Blackhawks team, he provides valuable depth and leadership. Jarnkrok, despite his recent injury woes, is a versatile forward who can play center or wing, kill penalties, and provide valuable depth. He's the kind of professional presence a rebuilding team needs to mentor younger players. And finally, Nick Robertson. Robertson, a player who signed a one-year, $1.825 million deal to avoid arbitration, but has struggled to find consistent role in Toronto. This trade could be his liberation. In Chicago, he'd likely step into a top six role, getting the ice time and opportunity he's craved. He's got the offensive upside to help replace some of Teravinen's production immediately. Robertson, with his electrifying shot and offensive flair, could finally unleash his full potential in a market where the spotlight isn't quite as intense, but the opportunity is immense. He's a player who thrives with confidence, and Chicago could provide that fresh start. For the Blackhawks, this deal is about acquiring future assets in Danford, adding a reliable veteran in Jarnkrok, and giving a talented young player in Robertson a chance to flourish. But wait, there's more to this story than just one trade. This potential move also ties into a larger strategic play for the Maple Leafs. NHL insider Chris Johnson of The Athletic has been vocal about Toronto's excess of bottom six forwards. He believes the Leafs could look to ship out one or more of David Kampf, Kaye Jarnkrok, or even Robertson before the season begins. This proposed deal, of course, would take Jarnkrok and Robertson off that list, streamlining the roster and potentially freeing up even more cap space for future maneuvers. While Johnson noted Toronto's reluctance to move Robertson due to his age and potential, this specific deal highlights that for the right return, even a player like Robertson becomes a valuable chip. This move isn't just about filling one hole. It's about optimizing the entire roster. By moving Jarnkrok and Robertson, the Leafs clear up cap space and roster spots, allowing Trailerving to further fine-tune the bottom six, or even pursue another depth piece if needed. It signals a clear intent. The Leafs are not just patching holes. They are building a more cohesive, balanced, and ultimately a more competitive team. This is the kind of aggressive management that championship contenders are built upon. So, what's the verdict, Leafs Nation? Is this the move that finally solidifies our top six? Is Teuvo Teravinen the missing piece in our championship puzzle? This isn't merely a transaction. It's a declaration of intent. It's a general manager, Brad Trailerving, recognizing a critical need and making a bold, calculated play to fill it. The blend of Teravinen's immediate offensive prowess and two-way reliability, coupled with Danford's long-term blue line potential for Chicago, and the fresh starts for Jarnkrok and Robertson, create a fascinating, high-stakes narrative. It's a scenario where both teams, operating from different points in their competitive cycles, could genuinely benefit. The excitement, the anticipation, the sheer audacity of such a move, it's absolutely palpable. This is a kind of high-stakes chess match that makes the NHL so utterly captivating, and it's why we live and breathe this game. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think of this proposed trade? Does Teuvo Teravinen make the Maple Leafs a legitimate contender? Are the Blackhawks getting enough in return? Drop your thoughts, your hot takes, your wildest predictions in the comments section below. And if you're as fired up about this as we are, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single beat of the action. Your engagement fuels our passion for bringing you the most exclusive and insightful hockey news.